Hey everyone, how's it going? So we're just going to keep plugging away at this now. We made a good start to the HTML output last time. Obviously not styled yet, so bear with me on that. But the main thing is we get the HTML structures together, and then you're going to see it come together as if by magic after that when we put the CSS code in. But anyway, let's continue. Let's output the user's name now. So we'll go back to this header part and we'll put something in there. Oops, I got rid of one of those. Let's put some content in the header div. We're going to put an anchor tag. This is going to be a link. So this is going to be, just for reference, it's going to be this part up here. It's going to have the user's name, the username, and then also the timestamp. And this is going to be a link, so that when they click it, it will take them to their profile page. So that's why we need this to be an anchor tag. So the href is going to be the link to their profile page. Let me just close off that anchor tag so we don't forget to do that. So in there, what are we going to put? So the link to the profile page is just going to be profile slash and then whatever their username is. So we can just put $ with curly brackets, and inside there we'll put posted by .username. All right. So the way we're going to do it, just for some information, is we're going to make them able to access the profile via just the username. So you can say profile / Reese Kenny, and it'll take you to the profile. And make sure you remember this slash in front too. This means we go from the root of our website to the profile page. Okay. Anyway. So we've got our link now. What do we want to do with that? Well, we want to put the user's name. Now, we don't have the user's name. We have the user's first name and we have the user's last name. There's no first and last name property. So what we're going to do is put that into a variable first that we can use. I'm going to say var. You can just call it display name if you want, because then, I don't know, maybe you want to support a display name later on. I think Twitter allows you to set a display name. We can essentially say posted by, so this variable we created above there, posted by dot first name plus, and then put a space there, and then plus again, and then posted by dot last name. Now, of course, you could use the backticks like I mentioned there and avoid having to do this part, but it really doesn't matter for this something of just two names like that. Okay, so take that, and then let's go down to where were we here, and stick it in there. So now we should see the user's name on the page with a link around it, which takes them to the profile page. Of course, we don't have this profile page yet, so they'll see an error if the user clicks on it, but it's a good start. All right, you're doing great. Keep going. Underneath the anchor tag, we're going to put a span, and this will have the class equals username, like this, and I'll put the closing span on too. And then inside there, we're going to put the user's username. So it's very simply just posted by .username, like that. Okay, so that'll give us the username, and then what else are we going to do? We're also going to put the timestamp. So in fact, I'll copy and paste that span below. And the class of this one is going to be date, and then the value is going to be some timestamp value, but we don't have that yet. So what I'm going to do is go up here, and I'm going to just say var timestamp equals, and I'll just put to do later, because we're not going to do this yet. I'm going to do this in a separate video, and you'll see why shortly. But for now, I'm putting that there just so we don't forget to do it. If we put like now or 5 minutes ago, it looks like a real value, so we might forget that we haven't actually done it. So I'm going to put something that's very obvious we haven't implemented it yet. So let's replace that time value there. And if you really wanted, I guess you could set that to like the, thinking about it, maybe we could just do it this way. If I say post data dot created at, let's try that. I don't know what that's going to output because I don't know how it converts the dates to strings. I'm not sure what it looks like, but if not, just put it back to how it was. But anyway, this is a good start, I think. Now the footer is going to contain things like the comment, the reply button and the retweet button and the like button. Obviously we haven't done them yet, so we will come back to those shortly, probably in a different video. But for now, let's give it a save, refresh the page, and let's post something. Beef jerky, and then click post, and we get this here. So, okay, that's what the date looks like. So that's pretty ugly, but that's okay. We've we've done well. We've got what we want here. We can add some style to this and make it look a little bit nicer. One thing though, I realize the username doesn't have an @ in front of it, so maybe you want to go back to the username and just put an @ symbol right there, okay? Like that. So now when we do it, it would then have an @ symbol in front of it, okay? So in the next video, we will work on styling this